So we got the seat mocked up. It is in here. It has the wrong bracket on it. It was in a different car. As you can tell right there, it doesn't fit. But I can give you a general idea on what it would look like in here. Here it is. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, just I don't think it fits the car as well. I do have racing harnesses for it if I did decide to put it in, which would be cool, kind of cool. Here is the other seat. It is unbolted, but I think it just goes better with the car, to be honest with you. If you guys have any input on that, I would love to hear it. See if we can get an angle from in here. So that is what the seats look like right there. And you can't see it too well, but that is what the seat look like there. So I think the stock seats in there look better all in general, but love to hear your guys' opinion on it. So leave that down in the comments below, and we'll see what everybody says. Maybe I will end up putting them in here, maybe even hook up the racing harnesses with a roll bar, so that would be kind of cool. So yeah, let me put you guys on the tripod, and I would like to go over the supercharger that I'm looking at and just talk about what the future is. For those of you that don't know what I was looking at, it's a Vortec V2. It just fits with the Cobra. That's why it's one of the few I could find, honestly, without doing any too big of modifications. The supercharger itself sits right in here. Kind of looks like a turbo, but it is belt driven. The charge cooler sits and it goes up into the intake. It's pretty cool. I like the way the intercooler works, called the charge cooler. The supercharger itself, let me take you off the tripod real quick. The supercharger itself is going to cost around the $5,800, and that is without tax and all that, so it comes out to be just around $6,000 for all that. That doesn't include the injectors. Looking at 1000cc injectors, about $775 for the pair of 8. And I'm looking at a fuel pump that would supply up to about 600 horsepower. I think that would all be good for the car. Talked to a tuning shop near me who has a dyno. They would do all the tuning for me, so that would be very nice. After I added up all the totals, everything I think I need, not 100% sure if that's everything, but for the most part, I think that is close to everything. It would be around $7,500 to $8,000. A hefty price to pay, but I think it would be well worth it in the end. It would supply great content for the car. The car could use the boost of power right now. Like I said, I'll give you a look right here just one more time with the seats. There's that racing seat, I want to call it, and there is the stock seat. I like the look of the stock seat more, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Might be able to do a giveaway with those seats. These, if I don't end up using them, I could pay for shipping. We could do that if we get a subscriber count that we hit a goal. But that's what's going on right now with the car. If you guys want to see anything, leave something in the comments below and let me know what you guys want to see with the car. It's kind of hard to make content right now just because there's not a ton going on with it. But once we get those, if we end up getting those injectors, fuel pump, supercharger, all that, we would be able to do a lot of content. And that's really the big reason that I want to get all that, not just for the power, but also just for the content that I'll be able to put out. It would be fun. So I do appreciate you all tuning in today. You got any questions about the car, I can do my best to answer them. If you guys want to see any different content, if you guys have any ideas about content right now, please leave it in the comment section below, because that would help me a lot. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't watched the first video, just going over the car, year, model, how I obtained it, all that, I will leave the link for the video in the description, and there should be a box at the end of the video that you'll be able to click if I figure out how to do that. So I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever you guys are doing. So thank you.